Welcome to the Bradley J. Show, going live right now. Actually, I'm going to try to obligate myself to doing a show every day, 7 days a week, no matter where I am. How's that? And that said, we'll probably at some point take on a sponsor. If you're interested, you can let me know. Now, today's topic is, and this would be a good talk show topic on an actual terrestrial radio station. Is sex with a robot cheating? First, you have to ask yourself, would you have sex with a robot? Many of you, most I guess, say, no, are you kidding me? Wrong, you're so wrong. You haven't seen the future robots. They're hot. They probably are good at sex. They're going to be smart, funny. They'll know you better than you know yourself. They'll challenge you. They'll be, in many ways, the perfect companions for you. So, trust me on this. Not this decade, not next decade, but maybe if you're 20 now, your grandchildren might have to deal with this. So I'm going to assume that you're wrong when you say you would not have sex with a robot. As I say, you haven't seen them yet. Now, is having sex with a robot cheating? Sooner or later, we're going to have to decide this. You might as well decide it with me now. They'll break something off. I don't think so. I mean, Dizzy says they'll break something off. And thank you for that, Dizzy. Now, well, currently, of course, there's always that possibility. And future robots aren't going to be, all metal. They're going to be soft. They're going to be indistinguishable, for the most part, from humans. Their skin's going to feel like skin. Their lips are going to feel like lips. They're going to be made out of something that's just like lips. Maybe actual lip skin. Who knows? Maybe they'll figure out a way to put actual human skin over a non-human frame. Who knows? And use real hair that grows. Who knows? But bear in mind that people already have sex with stuff that's weirder than robots. So it'll happen. Now, what is cheating? Cheating, intimate contact with a person at this point. And what is included in intimate contact? Intercourse, of course. Petting, to use a weird old school phrase. I don't know what the new phrase is. Kissing, yes, of course. Kissing is cheating. Some people will say just a kiss isn't cheating. Yeah, it's cheating. Now, if you do any of those things with a machine right now, is that cheating? No, it's not, according to me. Not yet. I mean, think about it. I mean, let's say somebody on a shop floor made out with a forklift. No, not cheating. It's a slippery slope, though, from forklift to the robots of tomorrow. And, you got to ask yourself about rubber dolls. People get intimate with rubber dolls, I'm guessing. Otherwise, why would they sell except for company Christmas parties of the past? And ask yourself this. Women and some men, I'm guessing. What about sex toys? I mean, that's form of intimacy with a machine. Is that cheating? I'm guessing most purchasers of those devices would say, no, not cheating. So the answer is now, no. The answer is now, no. It's not cheating. However, in the future, it will be cheating. The interesting thing is, where will that line be? Well, to be cheating, it has to be a person, at least for the working definition of cheating now. It has to be a person. Now, how do you define person? Well, a person understands your problems, laughs at your jokes, What else do persons do? Yell at you. I yell at you for being late. Give you a hard time for this or that. And robots can certainly do that. So at some point, robots will become close enough to be persons, so it probably will be cheating. And as time goes on, it may be preferable to actually take a robot as a mate. You can have all the upsides without the downsides. Imagine some of the possibilities you haven't even thought of. Going on a trip, right? Your robot can ride in the down in the hold. It doesn't need a seat. I don't think. Maybe you could buy a collapsible robot that folds up into a suitcase size thing, or maybe something small enough to put in the overhead compartment. And person-wise, the benefits of a robot. Oh yeah, it can be if it has AI, if AI or machine learning proceeds as at the insane rate that it is, they will know you better than you know yourself. They will know exactly when to laugh at your jokes and when not to laugh. They will know when to be consoling, to be encouraging. They'll be better at being a spouse or a girlfriend or a boyfriend than actual humans. Go ahead and tell me. I challenge you to tell me what robots of the real distant future would be able to do that humans can't do. If you got tired of the robot, you simply get a new one. I suppose robots cannot have children. So there's that. At least not yet. That's, forget that. I mean, maybe someday, but that would be in the bazillion years from now. But in the future, you won't need, well, not even now, you don't even need a partner for children. And a robot could be probably a great mother. It could even breastfeed. And some of the other benefits: sex with robots, no diseases. But what about this? When robots become so advanced that they start to think for themselves and do machine learning, maybe your robot will cheat on you. How about that? But then, of course, you can just pull their plug, I guess. Or what if your robot cheated on you with another robot and they conspired against you to kill you? And as robots become more human-like, will they have rights? If they are able to laugh at your jokes and understand and are sensitive enough, maybe you have to give them certain rights. Maybe they can't just work in a factory 24/7. Maybe they have to have breaks because it would make them sad because they're now sentient and it's all very interesting. But that comes down to, but back to the answer to my question. Currently, sex with robots, not cheating. Someday, as robots become closer to humans, I would concede that it would be cheating. I'd love to have your comments down below in the comment section. Would you have sex with a robot? I mean, I'm not talking about today's robots. I'm talking about super attractive robots that if one could come back from 500 years from now and you couldn't tell, maybe you could tell a little bit. Maybe they have a little bit of a glitchy voice, or maybe they have features that humans don't have. Like in Austin Powers, the robots had guns in their breasts. I mean, you'd know then that it was an actual robot, but still could have all the attributes that you would be looking for in a date or a partner or a wife. So it's not cheating now. Someday it will be cheating. I'm glad I'm not going to be around to find out, because by that time, the world is going to be already such a mess. And speaking of that, I'll leave you with one further question. Other than healthcare, for those of you who are around for 1979, for me, that was, other than healthcare, the best year. It was after everybody was chill. Very few STDs. People seemed to have goodwill. It was before the greed of the 80s. If it were not for healthcare, I think I would forego the technology. In fact, the technology to do what I'm doing right now, and go back to 1979. Of course, yeah. I mean, I would at least try it for 6 months. How's that? Dizzy says, if I were married to a carbon-based life form and stepped out to have a fling with a replicant, I'd say it would be cheating. You mean the replicants of right now, even though they're clearly machines, Dizzy? Why is that cheating? If your wife used a sex toy, is that cheating? And what is a robot but a fancy sex toy in your case? It's a slippery slope from sex toy that you can buy right in Brookline to replicant. Oh, yeah, there's going to be all kinds of philosophical questions to answer when replicants are able to machine learn and know you better than you know yourself. I appreciate this. Don't forget about Bradley J. Travel. That's my YouTube website. Bradley J. Travel. I'd love to have you sign up. Subscribe and follow and rate and comment. Blade Runner replicant. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, once you get to that level, then yes, that's cheating. Right. And that's kind of the level I'm talking about. But somewhere between here and there is the line. I wonder what the line is. What would my bot look like? Well, if I don't want to get into that. Good question, though. But as I know, Dizzy, you're an engineer. I know that that there could be safety features built into the robot so nothing, as you fear, would be broken off. Share this, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh, yeah, and if you're interested in being a sponsor for the actual show, like if I do it every day, 7 days a week, and stream it to multiple platforms, if you have an interest, let me know. Bye now.